From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Thursday, January 29th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. New Mexico lawmakers are sparring over Senate Bill 17, a Democratic-backed proposal aimed at curbing illegal gun trafficking by tightening regulations on firearm dealers and restricting certain weapons. The bill advanced out of a Senate committee on a 6-4 party line vote after hours of emotional testimony from supporters and opponents. The legislation would require licensed gun dealers to maintain detailed inventory records and install security measures similar to those of cannabis dispensaries. It would also ban the sale or possession of certain, quote, military-grade firearms, including machine guns and some semi-automatic weapons. Democrats and gun safety advocates argue the bill would reduce illegal gun flow and prevent violence, citing data showing most gun crimes in New Mexico were originally purchased from licensed dealers. Lawmakers also referenced the 2023 shootings targeting Albuquerque officials' homes as evidence of the state's gun violence problem. Republicans and gun shop owners strongly oppose the measure, calling it unconstitutional, costly, and ineffective. They also warn it violates Second Amendment protections. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham supports the proposal as New Mexico continues to face one of the nation's highest firearm death rates. A federal civil rights lawsuit alleges a 14-year-old girl in state custody was drugged and sexually assaulted after running away from Hope House, a state-funded group home for girls in Albuquerque. The girl was then punished by staff when she returned. According to the lawsuit, the girl, only identified as BR, was forced to sit outside in the cold for about 40 minutes while bleeding and disoriented before being taken to the hospital. The lawsuit claims BR left the home on January 29, 2025, after ongoing conflicts with other residents and inadequate supervision by staff. It alleges Hope House employees failed to notify law enforcement or attempt to find her while she was gone. A separate lawsuit accuses an Uber driver of picking her up, taking her to a hotel, drugging her, and sexually assaulting her at gunpoint, then returning her to the group home hours later. The suit also claims 2 other girls at Hope House had been abducted and sexually assaulted since the facility opened in December of 2024. Hope House is operated by Youth Development Incorporated under a $1.5 million contract with the State Children's, Youth and Families Department, or CYFD. CYFD and YDI declined to comment due to ongoing litigation. The lawsuit accuses both agencies of neglect and seeks damages, citing broader concerns about safety and oversight at group homes used as alternatives to housing youth in CYFD offices. And for the second year in a row, the New Mexico House has unanimously approved a package of bills to join multiple interstate licensing compacts aimed at expanding access to health care by allowing out-of-state professionals to practice more easily in New Mexico. The 7 bills cover physician's assistants, audiologists, speech pathologists, physical and occupational therapists, dentists, and dental hygienists, EMS workers, and social workers as well. Supporters say the compacts would help address a severe provider shortage, reduce long wait times, and expand telehealth options, critical needs in a state where 32 of 33 counties are designated health professional shortage areas. House Speaker Javier Martinez called the bills, quote, signed, sealed, and almost delivered after they passed without opposition. However, the proposals will face uncertainty in the Senate. Similar bills stalled last year, and Senate leaders have warned there may not be enough time this session to carefully tailor each compact to New Mexico law, as it was done with a physician compact earlier this year. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham supports the effort, but has emphasized that interstate compacts alone won't solve the problem. Lawmakers and healthcare officials say broader issues, especially medical malpractice laws, provider retirements, and high Medicaid enrollment, must also be addressed in order to attract and retain healthcare professionals. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect sunny skies with a high near 53, and as for this evening, mostly clear with a low around 25. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.